Thank you for sharing your Monday afternoon with us here on Kababayan LA. Before we go on, paalala po sa ating mga kababayan na nagpapadala ng pera sa Pilipinas, may bago pong serbisyo ang Western Union. Pero pwede po kayo magpadala daw ng pera sa inyong mga mahal sa buhay using online at gamit ang inyong bank account. And in as little as 3 days, marireceive na po nila ang perang pinadala nyo sa Pilipinas. If you want more information, log on to their website, www.westernunion.com. Still back here on Kababayan LA, kasama naman po natin ang dalawa sa ating mga pinagtitiwalaan, mga hardworking men and women of the Philippine Consulate General in Los Angeles, si Vice Consul Mary Joy. Hello and welcome to Kababayan LA. Also, welcome to LA because you're new, no?
Thank you.
Last February lang. Magandang hapon sa inyo. Vice Consul John, hello and welcome to Kababayan LA. Again, you know, it's nice that we always talk about what services they provide for us. Bakit importante ba itong mga serbisyo na to? Why is it important to talk to our viewers, to talk to our kababayans?
Well, ang unang-una yan po ang mandato namin bakit kami napunta rito sa ibang bansa para makatulong sa mga kapwa natin Pilipino, and siguro nais din namin ipaalam sa kanila kung paano ang mga proseso para mapadali ang kanila pagpunta sa at pagproseso ng kanang mga papeles sa konsulado.
Okay, Vice Consul Mary Jo, you're new here. What are your thoughts? Saan ba kayo galing before LA?
Well, before Los Angeles, I was assigned at the Department of Foreign Affairs. So I was assigned there for 2 years before having my first assignment here.
Ayan, first assignment outside of the country.
Yes,
Ayan,
that's correct.
welcome. Kamusta naman ngayon? So far, so good?
So far, so good. I'm being introduced to the Filipino community, so...
Ayan, ang pinakabago po nating Vice Consul sa Consulate General sa Los Angeles. Napakabata at napakaganda. Let's talk about the services now. There are basically 5 services that the Consulate General offers, and those are dual citizenship, legalization and notarization of documents, overseas absentee voting, passports, yung renewal, yung mga nakakawala ng passports, and civil registration, which includes report of birth, marriage, and death. Pag-usapan po muna natin yung dual citizenship, Vice Consul John. Who should apply?
All those who have been naturalized as U.S. citizens, as so long as they are natural-born Filipinos, they could apply.
Okay. Bakit po importante? What kind of benefits await those that are dual citizens of both America and the Philippines?
Well, they are, you can say, entitled to the best of both worlds, and as Filipinos, they can gain back their political and all their political and civil rights.
Okay, meaning pwede rin silang bumoto.
Pwedeng
What
bumoto.
about taxes po? Pagka may income sila from the Philippines at may income dito, they pay both.
Only the income in the Philippines, earned in the Philippines, is subject to Philippine taxation.
Oo. Tapos yung income earned here, subject to U.S. taxes, of
Yes.
course. Okay. What are the requirements? Ano pong kailangang dalhin?
Preferably, they should submit the Philippine birth certificate or old Philippine passport and their certificate of U.S. naturalization and their U.S. American passport.
Okay, so either birth certificate or old Philippine passport. Kasi sometimes ang hirap nung magre-request ka pa ng birth certificate from the Philippines, di ba? So
yes.
pwedeng kahit old passport lang po?
Yes, but we reserve the right to require the submission of birth certificate, especially in cases of foreign-sounding names.
Okay. All right. And finally, does this have to be in person, ang application? Kailangan pumunta o pwedeng email?
It should be in person because manunumpa rin po sila sa amin pagkatapos ng proseso ng dual citizenship.
Okay. And is this when they go there to submit everything that day itself, pwede? Or it takes a while to process?
If you submit it before 10:30, you take your oath 12 noon. If you submit it before 2:30 in the afternoon, you take your oath at around 4:30 p.m.
Or immediate pala?
Yes.
Ayan, napakagandang serbisyo naman yan. Okay, passports naman, renewal, new application, and then lost passport. Ano pong mga kailangan?
Okay, basically, if you are applying for your passport for the first time, first of all, for the e-passport applications right now, you have to personally appear at the consulate because we have to take your picture, basically the biometrics, your picture, your signature, and your fingerprints. So you have to appear personally. You don't have to bring pictures anymore. The pictures will be taken at the consulate. And then you just have to fill up our e-passport application form, which is available at our website. So fill it out, and then if you have minors applying for it, if it's below 8 years old, you have to have your parent or legal guardian sign for the application.
Okay, what about legalization, notarization of documents? Ano bang mga dokumentong kailangan i-notarize?
Usually, yung gagamitin sa Pilipinas, kailangan dumaan po sa amin. Ang pagnotaryo po niya, pwede silang mag-appear sa mga accredited notary publics natin para hindi na sila, kung gusto nilang hindi la mag-appear sa amin, o ang general rule is that they should appear before us. No?
Okay. So, kailangan magpunta doon, dala yung dokumento at doon ino-notarize sa Philippine Consulate.
Opo.
Okay.
But as I've said, may mga accredited notary publics to whom they can also appear. And,
Pag kung accredited, ang listahan nasa inyo din.
they have it sa website natin.
Okay.
And that will excuse them from appearing before us.
Alright. At napakarami pa po. I'm sure you're gonna be back to talk about overseas absentee voting because we're gonna open registrations in October. Mahalaga po yan.
Okay.
And also, civil registration, yung pag-report ng birth, marriage, at death. Kailangan din pong gawin yan. Kailangan ba in person sa consulate?
Either in person or by mail is also applicable.
By mail is also fine. Now, a lot of people are asking, that's the website on the screen if you want to get more information. Is there a hotline? Is there a number that we can call if you want immediate assistance?
Yes, actually we have, in case of emergencies, we have our duty cell phone numbers, which is, as you can see on the screen. And we also have our main telephone numbers. You can call them anytime. We have an operator who is on standby to direct your calls to the specific section that needs to answer your query.
That's so good. So, duty cell phone. So, pwedeng tawagan din ang cellphone ng Philippine Consulate.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, hindi na po tayo magkakaproblema getting in touch with them, but also, you can also reach them through Kababayan LA. If you have any questions, just email us also here on the program, and we'll make sure that they get it and make sure that we invite them again in order to answer those questions. Thank you so much, and more power to both of you. Magbabalik pa po ang Kababayan LA Entertainment News when we return. Don't go away.